Hello, welcome back to the channel. This is Jeff Parsons, aka the $20 Broski. Today, I am looking at the top 10 LJNs that I have. There are several that I'm missing, but today we're going to look at the top 10 LJN figures that I have and some oddballs. So stay tuned. Hello, $20 Broski here. We are looking at top 10 LJN figures that I have. I do the top 10 that I have, and there are two that I don't have. Stay for the end of the video to see the two that I don't have that I really want. Number 10, and don't count because I might have an 11 or 12. But let's do an honorable mention for the weirdest LJN figure. I am a wrestling fan, especially from the 80s. And when my buddy showed me his of this, I had no idea who it was. So, if you know who this is, he main evented. He fought against Warrior and Hogan. But he rarely had this outfit on. So, if you know who this is, leave a comment below. But whenever I first saw this, I had no clue who that was. So, at the end of the video, I will tell you who it is and maybe show you a clip of him in that outfit, actually. So, number 10 or 11. I don't know how many I have. Might be a shock, might be a surprise, but I love this figure. I'm glad that I got two so I could open it. The Cody LJN. I love this figure. The Derby's coming out soon. I'm hoping to get that. The Dream tattoo. The American Nightmare tattoo. Cody, it's on his Nightmare on his weight belt. Cody made a big resurgence here in 2022. Then he got hurt. But I'm glad he got his LJN made for AEW. So I wouldn't mind WWE making some of these, but I am going to try and get all of these. I like these. As I said in the earlier video, I grew up with these. These were my first figures. These were the ones that I liked and I loved. So, number 10 or 11. Cody. Love that figure. Let's go number 9. Because, there he is. Just because I like girth of this figure. Captain Lou Albano. He has a rubber band on his goatee, rubber band on his cheek. If you didn't know what it was, Captain Lou had rubber bands all over him, all over his face. It was his gimmick. I like it. Captain Lou Albano. He's even on his own shirt. So that's number 9, we'll say. And this is a big figure, but it's not the biggest one. Because these are solid rubber figures. Unlike the Cody newer LJNs. Solid rubber figures. Okay. Number 8, we'll say. Junkyard Dog. If you watch wrestling back in the 80s, there was Hogan. And then the next popular good guy was this man right here. Junkyard Dog. Has a dog on his boots, JY dog on his tights, JY dog on his tights. This is the second one of his that I had. I had it growing up, and I have it now again because I had it growing up. It came with a dog collar, went around in the chain. Pretty cool, different color. But this is number 8. Right, then on 8. 7, because you needed a heel. You needed a bad guy. Iron Sheik. Iron Sheik, number 7. Had his curled up boots that he's known for. I ran on his tights. Nice pose there with the muscles. Bald. Something I love about these LJNs that even Hasbro did not do. They have different molds, different stances. You will rarely see, if ever, the same parts, the same stance, pose on two different LJNs. So this is the one for Iron Sheik. The bald, he had his mustache. Guy who beat Hogan in 84, or Hogan beat him in 84, start Hulkamania. So that was 7. So, number 6. Number 6, because I had this one as a child too. And, you know, and like good guy, Hillbilly Jim. I have his hat somewhere, I just don't know where. Always a good guy in the Fed. Hillbilly Jim, again, a different pose. See, different arm than Sheiky posing. So different pose for Hillbilly Jim. The black boots. Black boots, as if you remember, every time Hillbilly Jim fought, really made sure to mention that his boots were a gift from Hulk Hogan every time. So, this is number 5. Not 5. 6. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, number 6. So, number 5 is George the Animal Steel. I love the hair is molded on. He has a green tongue. He looks like an animal. Love the hair. Again, another girthy, big figure. And an honorable mention for girthy, big figure, King Kong Bundy. He's not on the list, but I had to show Bundy because Bundy is huge. Bundy has to weigh 2-3 pounds because this is solid rubber. Before I had Bundy, I had George, the Animal Steel, and I thought this was the biggest one. Then Bundy came. Big figure. Look at that face. Love it. Love this figure. Should have been in the top 10. But I didn't know who to take out. Maybe take out Jim. Let's take out Jim and put number 6, Bundy. Number 6 is Bundy because of the girth and always a top guy. Always a top guy. So number 5 is George the Animal Steel. Molded chest hair. Great look. Again, unique pose. Unique pose. It looks similar, but Bundy's arms are out more. So, unique pose. So, number 5. Now, the top 4. Number 4 is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Orndorff, whatever. Look at this guy's physique. I will bring him back in a second whenever I show others. But I will show a video and tell you where Hogan got ripped off on his body. So, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, probably negative 5% body fat if he was like this figure. But this is an awesome figure. Love this figure. Love the pose. Love the body. So, number 4, Mr. Wonderful. These next 3, 3, 2, 1, are in no order. In my opinion, if you have an LJN collection, you need to have these 3 to have a complete collection. As I said earlier, you need a bad guy. And around this time, there's no better bad guy than Hot Rod Roddy Piper. You need Hot Rod as a bad guy. So, Hot Rod Roddy Piper is in the top 3. As I said, these 3 are interchangeable. Growing up, So I'll put him at 3 so we have a list. Growing up, I always thought until a year or so that Piper was the number 2 wrestler in WWF. And for a time that he was. But the guy at number 2 is the actual number 2 wrestler in WWF in my lifetime during the Hogan era. And that's Randy Macho Man Savage. You need a Savage in your collection. If you have LJN, you need a Macho Man. Three stars on the tights, purple tights, yellow, leopard skin, whatever lines across the headband, and sunglasses. Number 2. Number 1. One that everybody had. Hulk Hogan. This came with a belt, the headband. He had the Fu Manchu. Everybody had this figure, or a lot of people had this figure. This is number 1 LJN. If you look, I don't want to take the belt off because it's old, but his body is nowhere near as good as Mr. Wonderful's body. Now, I will put a picture up here to tell you why Hogan got ripped off. Because in that picture, you can see his and Orndorff's body is about the same build, but Orndorff gets like a 30 pack of abs, and Hogan barely gets any abs. So, but number 1 LJN. But in my opinion, if you're going to have an LJN collection, you need to have these 3, or at least one of these 3. The top guys in the 80s in wrestling. Hogan, Macho Man, and Piper. Right here. So, right here, my top 10 LJNs. LJN Cody, Junkyard Dog, Captain Lou, Iron Sheik, Paul Orndorff, King Kong Bundy, George the Animal Steel, and Piper, Macho Man, and Hogan. Thank you for listening. Okay, thank you for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. A little long, but it's my top 10 LJNs that I own. Now, I wish that I had two that I need, that I feel, to complete my collection. Do I have them all? Not even close, but there's 2 that I want to, and I'll be satisfied with my collection. The Bobby Brain Heenan and either one of the Andre the Giants. I would love to have those figures, and I'll be done. Now, to answer my question, or the question, first of all, please like, subscribe, comment, share, and I hope you enjoy this video. But this right here, if you want to know who this is Hercules. Yes, the mighty Hercules. Never ever seen him in this outfit, but I think there's a picture, and if there is, I'll show it right here. If not, then you'll just see me pointing at my roof. But that is my top 10 LJNs. Thank you for listening and watching. God bless.